Hey everyone, so it's been a while. It's been about like 2 months that I haven't updated on anything on my IVF treatment or anything like that. It's just been really not busy, but when you do IVF, it takes like a toll on you mentally. So I've been just like, I wouldn't say like depressed or anything like that. It's just I haven't wanted to do anything lately. Just because of all the medication that they gave you and stuff like that. It's pretty much all hormones, and they just mess up your like mental health and then your body and all that stuff. So that's why I haven't done a little update on it. But I think around October was I gave you my pretty much the schedule of my IVF, like round 2 of IVF. Pretty much I followed everything through from top to bottom from that page pretty much. Yeah, so pretty much I followed that. Got injections, did injections those like pretty much that time around. I did my walks literally every single day. I ate clean. I didn't eat that much outside at all. Pretty much I think it was like once a week that I ate outside, or just like a little cheat meal, because eating healthy or like doing any diet, it's a little bit more harder and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, I followed everything on and on. When it was time for the trigger shot, my husband did put the trigger shot around like my back and like butt area. It was a big needle, and it was pretty much the injection that needed to go before like a few days. I think it's like a couple of days before my egg retrieval. And my egg retrieval was the 15th of November. So I think it changed a day or two. I don't think it changed that much actually. So yes, the 15th of November was my egg retrieval, my second egg retrieval pretty much. And they retrieved only 11 eggs. It's just so weird because throughout the whole process when I was doing it, it was like pretty much it happened the same thing what happened in round 1. Had so many follicles, they look good, like 15, 16 millimeters. 22 was the thing, or 22 or 24 was like the biggest one, and they were like, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of eggs this time, because they changed pretty much a little bit. They didn't take Lupron injection, they did something else, another injection in my, like I said, in my back and butt area, so they can go through like the fat muscle, so it can like go, so it can be more matured eggs. But yes, they only retrieve 11. The doctor was like, we only retrieve 11. It's a little bit more weird. It's a little weird. I was like, it is weird because like it's my second round. I thought it was gonna be more eggs to retrieve, but we only ended up with 11 egg retrieval, like 11 eggs that got retrieved. Out of those 11, 10 got matured. Out of those 10 that got matured, 6 got fertilized, and out of those 6, only 3 were embryos. We do the PGTA, or is it PGTA testing. We send it through testing, so those 3 embryos went to testing. This time around, the igenomics, that's pretty much what the insurance uses for to do like the genetic testing. It's like a genetic testing pretty much to see if there's no like any type of genetic stuff, any syndromes or anything like that. It took around like 3 weeks actually, just because it was like around like the holiday season, like around like Thanksgiving and stuff like that, so it did take a little bit more longer than usual, but we did get our results and everything. So like I said, 6 got fertilized. Out of those 6, 3 became embryos. They got sent to the testing lab and they came back. We got 2 normal embryos this round of IVF. So in total, including IVF 1 and IVF 2, we have 3 normal embryos to use. If you didn't see my other video or my last videos, on round one of IVF. We only got one normal embryo. They retrieved 10, and out of those 10, 5 got fertilized and matured, and out of those 5, 3 were embryos. 3 were embryos, and then they went to genetic testing, and they came back with only 1 normal embryo. So yeah. So like I said, fast forward, we only have 3 normal embryos that got tested and everything. That is including so we have pretty much like 4, but we're not including the one from our first IVF that was mosaic, because it can have like any type of syndrome and stuff like that, so we don't want to risk anything or anything, so we're just not gonna move forward with that one. It's just pretty much like it will just be like damage or anything and stuff like that. So we only have 3 and stuff like that. Out of all those 3 that we have, we do know the sex of each one. We'll just keep that as a secret for now. But we do know all of the 3, pretty much the sex of the embryos. But yes, I turned on the light because it's pretty much dark around time. But yes, to continue, so that's pretty much what happened around like those 2 months. Now we started everything after that. I got my period, and they started off with birth control pills throughout all those, pretty much after my egg retrieval and stuff. We did plan to do a FET, a frozen embryo transfer, hopefully soon. We started everything pretty much around November 25th, and now we're around December 30th, I believe. Yes, 30th. But no, it's the 29th. I'm sorry, the 29th. But yes, we have started everything since November 25th. So pretty much this is our new little chart that we have for our FET. Like I said, frozen embryo transfer, that's short for FET. But yes, I started off, pretty much all the medication that they pretty much gave me, it's a little bit different this time around. Because it's more work doing a frozen embryo transfer than an egg retrieval. Egg retrieval is pretty much 2 injections, max 3, and that's it. This is a little bit more intense, more hectic, but again, every person is different. This is just pretty much my protocol, because they need to support my uterus lining, and my progesterone like levels, just because I don't produce that and stuff like that, and I don't get my period at all, so that's why I have more of a thinner lining, and they want to get a thicker lining so the embryo can attach and I can support the pregnancy, hopefully. So we got a bunch of different medications that I've been starting. So let me go ahead and start off pretty much with everything and how it's going, and this is all determining. They did give us like a specific time frame for it, but it's all depending on how I am processing, or pretty much processing the medication. If it works and everything like that, if everything's looking good, then they'll do the transfer around that time, and I'll show you everything as well. So first off, I did do pretty much birth control pills until December 18th was my last day of birth control pills, and it was only the 20 active pills, not the last portion of it. So yes, then on the December 14th, I started Lupron injections in the mornings. That will be going on until every single morning. I do that until January 5th. So we're in, what is it, the 30th. See, I keep forgetting that's the 30th. But yes, we're in the 30th of December. But yes, I've been doing Lupron injections pretty much. Let me see if I can show you. Lupron injections, pretty much all of that. time frame since started Lupron injections on December 14th. So my last day for Lupron injections will be January 5th. And this time around, they did give me like a little picture of how everything looks, so that's pretty cool. This is pretty much the Lupron injection. It's like a little insulin syringe. I've been doing that. My husband started doing it, and then because he works mornings and stuff, so I started taking over. But yes, the Lupron injection looks like this. I just do a 10 until the line 10 units pretty much in my belly. Same how I was doing it, like how I was doing the egg retrieval time. I just take out the medication. I'll probably do a little video later on how I was doing everything, because I've been taking videos throughout the whole process either way. So yeah, so this is Lupron. They gave me 21 days, and in total it's 25, so I used like two of those vials. I used it twice, but yes, I've been gonna use it for 25 days until January 5th. So this is how it looks like for Lupron. And then they said that I was gonna start my period, but like I said again, I usually don't start my period at all. I did went on the 23rd of December for a baseline at 9 in the morning, just so they can check my blood for the estrogen blood work, and then an ultrasound to see if my ovaries are shut down. This protocol is pretty much, they want my ovaries to be shut down. No, nothing like that. Like pretty much no, just because the ovaries don't produce or anything, and it's pretty much, they want them to be shut down. So yeah, also throughout all of this process, pretty much this is probably had a little TMI or anything like that. For me and my husband, our last day to like intercourse and stuff like that was the 23rd of, so is it the 23rd? Yeah, it was the 23rd of December. And pretty much we can't have intercourse or anything like that until pretty much maybe 3 or 4 months. Just because if I do the transfer, they don't want anything to happen or anything like that until I'm done with my first trimester. If hopefully I get pregnant. So until the doctor says we're clear and go, then we can proceed like to our regular routines and stuff like that. I can't do like exercise or anything like that much or anything. But yeah, but that's a little bit, I'll explain that later. But yes, I went on the 23rd of December, that was a Friday, did my blood work and my ultrasound. That same day, I was going to start a new injection, and that injection it's only going to be Tuesdays and Fridays. And that is the estrogen oil injection that goes directly from your, pretty much in the back area, the butt area. So I went in there, did the blood. They gave me a call that everything was good to go, that the ovaries were shut down. There was no signs of anything. The blood work went good and everything like that. So that same day, I do that injection after 5. So we did it around 7. We did the injection. And then throughout the day, not throughout the day, but throughout the week and stuff, did the Lupron injections in the mornings. I went in again on the 27th. That was on Tuesday of this week, the 27th of December. They did, no, not the 27th, sorry. I did my blood work on the 29th. Like I said again, on the 23rd, I did the estrogen injection. I pretty much will show you. So baseline, the 29th, or 23rd, did that, all of that. Everything was good to go. Then I was again on a Tuesday. I did my Lupron, and then again, that estrogen injection, because it's Tuesday and Fridays and Tuesdays. Then I went in on the 29th of Thursday, so that was yesterday, just to do a blood draw. just for my estrogen to see if these 2 injections worked. Yeah, to see if these 2 worked. They did my blood work, and then I sent an email to see if they were gonna call me, and they did. My blood work, or my estrogen levels, went up from the first time that they did take. This time, this first baseline, it was, I think, 11 point something, and then this one they took it again, it was like 303, around 300. It was like 390, I believe, but it went good. My nurse coordinator said that everything looked great, that just to keep doing the same dose, because if this wasn't high, they were going to change the dose of these 2, but everything went good. Just to look a little bit of how the estradiol, it's called estradiol, I call it estradiol, same thing, but it's pretty much an oil base. This is how the needle looks. It's a really long needle. Looks like this. I do 0.2 ml, but this is just an oil. And this one and this one, the progesterone and estradiol, is gonna be I'll be taking these until I'm pregnant, throughout the first trimester of pregnancy, until the doctor tells me to stop. And I'll show you another medication as well that I will have to be using. So now that we're on the 30th of December, I did my Lupron. Now after 5, when my husband comes around that time from work, around 7, I'm going to be doing again my estrogen injection. And then throughout this whole process, I'm taking my prenatals and my aspirin, baby aspirin, throughout this whole process. Then on the 30th and the 1st of January, injections, Lupron. Then I go again on January 2nd to do the lining check and blood work at 10:15. I'm going to be checking to see if my lining is pretty much a little bit thicker. If not, then they will have to change and stuff like that. Blood work as well. Tuesday, same thing, estrogen and Lupron. The last day for Lupron will be this day, the 5th. Then I stop. Now, the 5th will start off with another injection in the mornings. So every single day in the mornings, as you can tell, every single day. As well, I'll be taking this one right here. Now this one is Citromax 2 mg. This is like type of pill just for 6 days, so I don't get any infections or anything like that throughout this whole process. But that is pretty much genetic for atherosmin. I don't even know how to say this. Astrominic. But yes, it's the same one. I'm taking that starting the 5th of January. Then I'm going to do same thing, butt muscle in the mornings, the progesterone injection every single day. And that looks like this. I think it's another oil type of thing. They look all like that. And then I'm gonna go in on the 8th, that's on Sunday of January, to do a progesterone blood and then start supplements. These are the supplements. These are pretty much this like big pill of supplements that it's gonna be insert from vagina, like from pretty much insert through your vagina. You know how you get some women get like infections, or they get like really itchiness down there, and you go to the Walmart or Target and you get those things that you just inject this type of thing, and then you inject it like a tampon type of thing. Yes, it looks something similar to that. It's a big pill. They have like that little pressure thing that looks like a tampon. I put the pill on top of it and then I insert it at night when I go to bed. Insert it my vagina, and then pretty much that will help support the lining, and that goes all the way until I'm pregnant, pretty much. So pretty much this and then the pink ones I'm going to be using until I'm pretty much done with my first trimester of pregnancy, or until the doctor tells me to stop. Then after that, after this, hopefully our day of transfer is the 10th of January. This is blue moon pretty much, because we are not 100% sure if that's going to happen or not. It all depends on all of this, if this is working. If that works, I'll pretty much will be doing, I do my transfer of the day. I can't, when that happens, I can't pretty much move at all. I have to be in bed for the whole day. Pretty much, I'm gonna be home all day pretty much. I don't work currently because of all of this. So I'm pretty much gonna just take it easy, and just for safety, I'm pretty much be in bed for the first 2 days. And then I pretty much do the rest of my injections every single day until I go back. Until I go back on the 18th of January. This is beta number 1. They're going to be taking my blood, but they're not going to give me results. They're not going to like test it or anything until I go back for beta day number 2. That's the 20th of January. They're gonna, after that, they're gonna give me, that's beta number 2, they're gonna give me the results to see if this like doubled or tripled, and that pretty much is gonna be continuing to see if I'm pregnant or not. That's pretty much how it works. Yeah, that's pretty much, let's see how it goes. I am nervous. I do get stressed just because it's a whole thing. It's really stressful. It's a really stressful thing to go through. But that's pretty much my protocol for now. Hopefully everything goes as planned. And if everything goes as planned, they also gave me like a post and pre type of thing what to do. If everything goes as a plan and I'm pregnant after 8 weeks, I will have to go to like my regular OBGYN to do pretty much a regular exams and stuff, like how they do it when you're pregnant. You go to your OBGYN every so often, every couple of weeks and stuff like that, to check the baby and stuff like that. So hopefully everything goes as planned. But yeah, pretty much whenever the day of the transfer goes, the embryologist gives us a call to come in, what time to come in that same day pretty much. And then we go in, they talk to us, they talk about all 3 embryos that we have, which one is the best and stuff like that, because they like grade them. All of our 3 embryos are from day 5 from the blastocysts that they did, from when they grew. So all 3 are from day 5. Most of them are, one of them is like a 5BA, the other one is a 5BC, and then the other one is, let me double check, a 5AC. So they tell you which one is better, better to transfer. But me and my husband already decided which one. I'm gonna keep that as a surprise, as a secret for now. But we already know which one that we're gonna do. We already told the nurse coordinator, but still the embryologists are still gonna talk to us. We don't have to go of what they say, like, oh, it's just pretty much they tell you which one is better. But all of them are great, all of them are normal, all of them look healthy and good, but they just tell you which one to do. But me and my husband already decided which one. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Another update of what's been going on the past like 2 months. But I probably would do another update pretty much, maybe hopefully in 3 months if I am pregnant, just to see. If it doesn't happen, then of course I'll do an update sooner. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow also my Instagram, because I post pretty much everything on my Instagram. And you can also follow me on TikTok. I post a lot of stuff there as well, updates and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll put those down below so you can follow me. And I hope you guys had a good holidays and holidays to come. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.